Hi Taurus, welcome back. So Taurus, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you might be connecting with. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so it can be interchangeable, meaning you can resonate with either side. Also making a minor change where I'm not going to put timelines on my readings anymore, as time is free-flowing and malleable. But let's go ahead and get started and take what resonates, okay? So the overall shared energy here, Taurus, is that of Cancer. Some of you could be dealing with Cancer, the zodiac sign of Cancer, or have that somewhere in your chart. Others of you, this is talking about the energy that you're in. So it's a very feeling energy, very sympathetic, empathetic type of vibe, very protective, intuitive type of energy. It's looking at the things that you care about, Taurus, and where your values are, and taking a look at that during this time frame. Could be a very family-oriented energy as well. On the flip side of that, it can be a bit defensive, it can be introverted, it can be a bit moody, so you kind of want to watch that. Keep an eye on your moods, especially, like I said, if you have Cancer in your moon or rising or somewhere significant in your birth chart. But let's go ahead and get started here, Taurus, and see what your overall energy is. Ooh. And you have the Seven of Swords and the Strength card. So interesting. I feel like, Taurus, there's something here about, having the courage to kind of look some fears in the eye. Courage to be yourself, to not feel like you need to cover up pieces or parts of yourself, or feeling discouraged maybe when things don't go your way. It could be in the past that you didn't trust self or others, because Seven of Swords often to me talks about trust issues, but it also talks about deception. And so you could have been lied to in the past, Taurus, and made a fool of, I feel. Or, you had the wool pulled over your eyes, and, Tauruses do not like to be embarrassed. I do know that. Tauruses are very proud of themselves. They put a lot of pride in their intuitive abilities as well, as I find Taurus to be very intuitive. But if you had the wool pulled over your eyes, it was like, okay, won't fall for that again. And it might have made you question yourself or your own intuition, or I don't know. It kind of dampened your strength, and your strength is the knowing of who you are, and the steadfastness that a Taurus energy brings to the table. So that's kind of the message that I'm getting. Person you're dealing with, Five of Cups in the reverse. So this person has some things that they're getting over emotionally, and I feel they're healing from this, kind of coming out of this period where they were having trouble seeing maybe the positive in things, or a period of sadness that they are now coming out of, going more into the Six of Cups. So they are releasing this, whatever emotion this was, the blues for some of you is what I'm getting. And going into more of comfort zoning type of energy, or very nostalgic type of energy to pull them out of it, all right? They have some emotional confusions here still, but I feel that their divine right, that's really interesting, they are... Their divine right is to have and be a being of joy, as is yours, as is everyone walking this earth. But I feel like this person may have forgotten, or they're getting back in touch with that piece of them. They're getting some sort of reminder on that during this time frame. Don't mind my dogs or the garbage man. I can't help it. But they'll be gone in a minute. Just hold. Let's go into the recent past energy, Taurus, and see what's led up to this, okay? And then we're going to go into your perception of each other, how you genuinely feel, and your hopes, as well as the most likely future outcome. Okay, Taurus. Recent past energy for my Taurus. You have the moon here, Ace of Wands, nice. Whoa, Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like Taurus, there is some underlying emotions here. Yeah, and stemming from trust, you know, so I don't really know where that's coming from, but I guess we'll see. But in the recent past, it's like getting in tune also with your dreams and what your passions are, and wanting to go forward with that. Needing to let go of some things in order to be able to pull that energy in, all right? So there's some sort of illusionary energy, or maybe things that you just have to wrap up before you can truly like move to this new chapter, or truly you move on to whatever this is that you have coming in. You might have to give up something to get something, but let me reassure you, we never give up anything. We live in a universe that constantly expands, you know, so there is no no's, so to speak, in life. There's only yes, 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 expansion, expansion, expansion. So even though it may feel like you have to give something up in order to gain, the spirit wants to remind you that no such thing, and you'll always get it replaced plus more, you know, when you kind of get out of your own way about it. I feel like you kind of doubt that. Some of you may have a little bit of hesitancy here that I'm feeling that's impeding it a little bit, but I do see you letting go. You know what I'm saying? I do see you have the courage here to kind of move forward anyways. So let's see this person's recent past energy. Okay. They have the Fool. Two of Pentacles. I have the song Fools Rush In playing in my head. That could be of significance to you during this time period. The lyric is, wise man say. I think that's how it goes. Wise men say only fools rush in. Yes, that's it. Fools rush in. I don't know if that's for you or your person, but check out that song. So this person has the Fool, Two of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, so it certainly could be for them. But I feel like in the recent past, there's this energy of, you know, just kind of wanting to go for it. I heard a cuss word, I can't say it, not giving two F's, and just going for something and then immediately doubting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person may want to take a risk, or may have even taken a risk and then immediately doubted it, immediately got back and forth, or discombobulated about it, and then gone into this energy of just like, well, you know, what's done is done, or it's out of my hands now, it belongs to the universe, you know, just kind of relinquishing this back and forth, this doubt. You know, if they haven't made an actual decision, then it's like wanting to take that leap and then kind of like holding themselves back, because then it's like, well, what if this and what if that? And then coming to this conclusion of, you know, whatever is, and that's just what it's going to be, and that's how I'm going to handle it. And I feel like that's the conclusion that they have come to. So both of you kind of letting go, or like releasing something leading up to this moment, I feel. So perception. What's your perception of this person? Now, Taurus, keep in mind that your perception is yours. It's in the eyes of the beholder, so it's your truth, but it may not be the truth. But we'll start there, and then we'll go into emotion. Okay. I only wanted a few cards, but I love you, Taurus, so I'm going to take them. All right, so you have Judgment, the Death card, Nine of Pentacles. There's that change. There's the Six of Cups. I knew that would come up. The Hangman, the Six of Cups, King of Wands. And then this emotional confusion lifting. I actually feel like I got two separate messages out. One with this person, one with you. Actually, I feel like this is their perception of you, and I don't usually mix these up, but I'm just feeling that that's the case here, so I'm going to keep this. It's like, when you think about this connection, you know, you've made a decision to make some major changes, some endings possibly going on, either spiritually, emotionally, or physically, that are giving you more freedom, you know, to be who you are, to be more self-sufficient, to do what you want. Oftentimes this is my entrepreneur card. Some of you, and as it pertains to career, you may be looking into changing careers into something that gives you more freedom. It doesn't have to be entrepreneurship, but something that allows you to call the shots more. And for others of you, it's in regards to this relationship, you know, and like releasing yourself from whatever it is you were holding on to and allowing that change to come in, and, you know, feeling that more self-sufficient vibe. When you think about this person, you know that there's changes going on as well on their side, you know, because I see that you kind of see that in them as well. And then their perception came out already of you. So I didn't mean to get this out. Usually I would use that deck, but this is how it came out. So this person, you know, when they think of the connection, they're getting new perspectives, you know, and I felt the Six of Cups on their side and the Seven of Cups before it came out, so I know this is their message. It's like they're coming out of letting something go. It kind of made them sad, you know. I'm not sensing like depression, but like the blues or sadness in the past energy, and then, you know, reminiscing a lot, but then getting the confidence to kind of break through that energy and release this emotional confusion, you know, because I feel that they questioned themselves in the past, and then they just kind of was like, well, you know, let go, let God, you know, or you did that. But I feel like when this person thinks about the connection, they're getting a new perspective on things that have happened in the past, you know, and it's fueling their willpower, and it's clearing up a lot of confusion for them, you know, in their mind. So now we're going to go into emotions, Taurus, and how you emotionally feel towards this connection, where your emotions are towards this connection. So underneath the perception, underneath the ego, what are you truly feeling? Two of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Nice. So on a deep level, you feel a very soulmate connection with this person, very strong connection with this person. Some of you are in a committed relationship with this person, or there's someone in your family. But it can be anyone in your life. But I feel like, you know, emotionally, you're on solid foundation right now. Feeling more generous, feeling more stable, you know, feeling like you're more in charge. Feeling more balanced emotionally, knowing who you are, seeing, you know, the connection as authentic, because you're being authentic, you know, staying true to your authentic self on an emotional level, I feel is where you're headed or at, or being called to, you know. But this is very sturdy, very stable energy. Really like this. This is having clarity on how you feel. It's like once you let go of something, you know, it's like change just naturally comes in, and then it's like, you know, whatever this facade was, or whatever this illusionary energy was, just lifting and just knowing where you stand, you know. So let's see what this person's emotions are underneath it all, Taurus. What's their true and genuine emotion during this time frame towards the connection? It's got butterflies in my stomach. As I said, Five of Wands is here. Ace of Wands, okay. Judgment. You had Judgment in your perception. And the Moon. This person's releasing a lot of emotional fears. you know, or being called towards that. It's like this person, they don't emotionally, even though they emotionally struggle sometimes with this doubt, I feel, doubting self or others possibly, they're realizing that makes them feel out of control, and they don't like that, because when they feel out of control, they feel overwhelmed, and then they start being really harsh on themselves, and then they're kind of their own worst critic, I feel. But I feel like this person on an emotional level, there's passion here, and they're making a judgment on releasing something that's no longer serving them, and I feel it's this kind of cloud that kind of was hanging over them, you know, and this bit of cloud of confusion, because this person is a very deep feeling person. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a water sign, or they have significant water placements in their chart, but it doesn't have to be. I just feel like when they feel an emotion, they feel it on a very deep level, and that serves them in a lot of ways, because it makes them more in tune with their emotional self. But in a way, it also has the ability to override their next best action, because then they get too caught up in the emotion of it that they don't jump to action the way that they would like to, you know, and it impedes. But I feel, because I kind of feel that struggle going on, and I feel butterflies in my stomach, you know, like before this person makes big decisions, and this could be your energy as well, because you could be intertwined with this person. It's like their hands get clammy, or like they have that second of doubt, you know, where the butterflies start. And yeah. So let's see what your hopes are, Taurus. What are your hopes? You have the sun here. Well, who doesn't want happiness? Come on, positivity, connecting with your inner child. Some of you Leo energy. But I feel like this is a hope, optimism, happiness, all right? This is getting reconnected with what brings you joy, feeling stable, you know, knowing who your authentic self is, and drawing authentic people into you, letting go of things that were deceptive, you know, whether that was other people or you, your own self-deception. But yeah, what's this person's hope? Ace of Cups. Love. They want to be in love. I told you, I felt like this person is a very emotional person, or at least during this time frame, you know, and they're wanting to get more balanced with that, all right? So let's look at future energy. Now, keep in mind, all of the future energy can be changed with free will. I'm just giving you a snapshot of what it looks like, but you're in the driver's seat, not me. Wow, 10 of Cups, Page of Cups, 10 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Nice. So dedicating some time to yourself, to your family, to your home for a lot of you, finding enjoyment in that, finding enjoyment in your surroundings, seeing opportunities come in. You see what happens when we get in this emotional space where we're solid foundations come through for us in the form of authentic connections, you know, real life opportunities, tangible money for some of you, you know, things that you can invest time and money into, investments, period, you know, and it's after you've had this period of reflection, you know, really going in and doing that internal work of being able to let go of something in the past, you know, and dedicating that time and energy to yourself. This is beautiful, Taurus. You have some new opportunities coming through as well that you can build off of. And I think it pertains to, for a lot of you, home and career, but it could also be relationships, okay? And having some new connections for a few of you, or both, you know. Don't limit yourself. You can have all of the above, you know what I'm saying? It's here for you. So let's see this person's future energy, Taurus. Justice. Three of Cups. Eight of Wands. Nice. This person's looking to progress as well. If you have not, say this is a person that's not currently in your life, they may want a reconciliation during this time frame with you, maybe communicating with you about that, because they've gotten some more peace and balance in their life on an emotional level. If it's someone in your current life, then I just see this person getting more in tune and balance, you know, and being supportive is what I hear. You know, wanting to convey that support, wanting to be cooperative, wanting to be authentic, you know. This is great. This is great. So this person's going into this energy of like support and cooperation and wanting to create something that is in their highest good as well. And getting more balanced with their moods. And that's kind of what I felt in their emotional space, you know, kind of coming out of this confusion period, coming out of the blues. And now I have another song. I guess that's why they call it the blues. That Rod Stewart? I'm not even sure if that's the word. Elton John? I don't know. Look that song up. Yeah, because it was really pulling at them. All right, Taurus, it was really pulling at them in all different directions. This person may have felt obligated to a lot of different things and pulled in all kinds of directions. And it's like they're kind of breaking loose of that, you know, and not wanting to be controlled by those circumstances anymore, wanting to be more in control of self and being more supportive because of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, not wanting to let these negative thoughts dictate them and needing to release that energy so that this better energy can come through, because it's right here. It's right here. It's all right here. You know, as soon as they relinquish this, all right, this disconnection here. So, wow, really great reading, Taurus. And I don't know if I kept saying Libra, but I keep wanting to say Libra. I just finished Libra's reading, so some of you could be dealing with a Libra, and I apologize if I accidentally said that, because it's like been hanging right here in the back of my mind the entire time. But this is for Taurus. But Taurus, you could be dealing with a Libra. The other zodiac signs I see that you could be dealing with are Capricorn and Pisces, Cancer and Aries, Leo, Virgo, Leo again, Libra again, Scorpio, Pisces, Libra again. Aries or Sagittarius is possible as well. But it can be any zodiac sign, guys, because it is a general reading. So take what resonated, leave the rest. If it did resonate, do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe. You can check me out on Facebook and Instagram. I go live there pretty often just to chat. So if you want more content, you can follow me there. Linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube. Also, if you like my outfit today, you can get this on my sister's online boutique. She's got some new merchandise in. You can get this sweater, these earrings, this necklace, all on her online shop. Also linked down in the description box below. Either way, I'm wishing you guys the very best. And until next time, my friends, namaste.